I can't sleep. Well, I'm just going to do another rant video because shorts are cool and all, but I don't know. I feel like I get a lot more out doing this. I'm in my house. You guys probably noticed that I record most of my videos outside. It's because my house is bad, man. Like, here's the truth. I've lived in this studio apartment for 5 years, and I think I made a vacuum 3 times since I lived here, and that was all when I first moved in. So the carpet's dirty as fuck. I got somebody coming over this weekend. He's gonna steam clean it, probably for free, and probably even buy me lunch because he's just that good of a fucking guy. My brother, who I reconnected with, is a plumber, a chef. Yeah, he does everything. He's just like me, man. Jack of all trades. And he can fix my toilet and my sinks and snake my fucking bathtub because it overflows when I shower. And God, it's a fucking mess. Even my sink overflows. Like 3 fucking times, guys. 3 times. I wash my hands after using the bathroom, leave a little drip in the bathroom sink. Come back 10 minutes later, and there's a goddamn fucking ocean in my bathroom. And the sad thing is, I would not even have a mop or something to clean that shit up, which is fucking embarrassing to tell you guys, but you guys already know by now there's no shame in my game. So I'm looking for something dirty to clean up fucking 2 inches of water. And I want to show you guys the videos, but I'm not ready for that, man. It's a lot. I have a video of what my apartment looked like before I started cleaning, and I have a video of what it looks like today, and I'll have a video of what it looks like next week, and that's going to be inspirational to some people, but just think of that as like a, Christmas is coming, and you're waiting for your presents, which I haven't gotten a Christmas present in, I don't know, 15 years? I need to smoke a joint. But I'm okay because I can go from crying to talking normal. Like, I'm not acting, guys. This is fucking real life, man. And we all deal with this every goddamn day. And I'm not ashamed to say that I want to make money doing what I'm doing. I want to inspire people doing what I'm doing. I don't want to be a dishwasher. I don't want to be working on a farm. I don't want to do any of the hundreds of jobs that I've done in my life for minimum wage or a couple dollars more. Yeah, I've done a lot of shit, man. You ask me a question, I'll fucking answer it honestly. You guys know. You've seen enough videos by now. And if you know me from real life, then you know that to be true anyway. When have I ever said, no, I'm not going to answer that? Think about it. I'm talking to, I don't know, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people right now. If you know me in real life, have I ever said that to you? Ever. Even if we were in elementary school, and that's where you know me from. Did you ever ask me a question and I was like, nah, I have no answer for you. But I slept really good last night. I'm not really tired, but I know I need to lay down, and I've been sleeping a lot because I'm on the medicine for the fucking Jeffrey. But I'm not crazy, man. Like I said in the last video, I'm just looking at the world from the eyes of a YouTube creator, a content creator, a comedian, a therapist. I can do jobs that I haven't even done yet. You know, I've had therapy in my life. I've done anger management. I think that was the first one I ever did. And That was a fucked up story of how that even happened. It's 6th grade. I'm not going to say names. But I'm dating this girl. It's 6th grade dating, okay? It's not like fucking we're married, we have 12 kids. We dated for the whole summer. I think I talked to her maybe twice during that whole time. We didn't have cell phones when I was in middle school. At least I didn't. Saw her the first day of school and I dumped her. She was honestly not the prettiest looking girl, and I was pretty popular always. Everybody knows me. And she tried to kick me in the nuts. So I put my hands out and touched her boob, and she took me to court, and I know this for a fact because I barely touched her, and she started punching herself to give herself a bruise so her and her mom could take a picture and try to sap me for money. I remember this like it was fucking yesterday. And I had to pay a bunch of court fees, and they recommended anger management, but it was all bullshit. I don't even think I had a lawyer back then. I couldn't afford one. I grew up in poverty, man. Single mom, 3 kids, working 16 hours a day. I know a lot of you guys watching this are emotional too, man, but just do what I just did. Take a deep breath, relax, gather your thoughts, and you can calm down just like that. I'm going to inspire people and hopefully one day make money. I'm doing business cards. I'm trying to get my LLC. Like, everything's in motion. The problem was a week ago, when I first had this epiphany, we'll call it, I was jamming it down people's throats. No pun intended, because that sounded gross, but... And people were like, holy shit, this guy's nuts. Yesterday he was fucking punching stuff and calling customers motherfucker because he lost his temper. And today he's whistling Dixie, making fucking sandwiches and running around talking to everybody and telling him he's going to be a podcaster for a career. Yeah, I would think that was pretty fucking crazy too. Calling somebody or just showing up at someone's house from your past unannounced. Yeah, that's probably a little crazy. I could see why people would be freaked out by that. But the good thing about it is, it's all documented. Whether it's recorded or not. I'm taking notes. Something interesting happens to me, I write it down so I never forget it. And if you've been talking to me, you know I have a shitty memory, but guess what? I'm never going to forget something again. I'm never going to have an argument again. I'm going to cry a lot, man, because you guys are killing me with these stories, but 3 days ago when somebody would tell me something, I would be super upset about it and start crying and whatever, but today it's been a little easier when I hear them, and I'm not crying as much, but I can tell people I'm talking to are. I can feel it. Because it's hard to admit stuff. Trust me, I know. It's been the last week of my life just admitting all my mistakes to anybody who asks me a question, and they're like, that's your answer to that question? Oh my god, you're crazy. But you'd be surprised how comfortable you get speaking to people when you talk to 500 people a day on YouTube. 200 people a day on Snapchat. 50 people a day on Facebook. So, yeah, I'm having the same conversations 50 times a day. It's a lot easier to come up with an answer right away or start fucking rambling. Or one thing I noticed I'm doing is I'll be sitting there texting somebody and telling them whatever, and then somebody will say something to me, I'll pop up and I'll just talk to them like they know what the fuck I was just talking about. it's I'm noticing that I'm doing it. I'm noticing little habits that I'm doing. I say, a lot, and my brother pointed it out. And now every time I say, I'm like, damn it, I said it again. Or I say literally a lot, and every time I say literally, I'm like, fuck, I said literally for the 55th time in that sentence. But I'm conscious of it. I'm working on it. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary and become more pristine in the form of words and shit. I don't know, in 6 months I could be speaking Spanish like Jordan Peterson for all I fucking know. I wouldn't put it past me. I'm pretty damn talented. But muy poquito español, solo papas fritas, nada mucho. That's the extent of my Spanish, and it makes every fucking Spanish person that I've ever met burst out laughing. It's pretty funny. If you don't know what it means I don't speak Spanish. Only French fries. Very little Spanish. Translated, maybe even fried potatoes. So imagine somebody coming up to you saying, the only thing I know how to speak in English is fried potatoes. Would you think that was funny? Somebody told me that one time. I don't remember who it was, but I know I'm rambling, but who doesn't watch a 2-hour podcast? I could sit here and ramble all day. You guys would probably listen, but I don't want the video to be too long. I'm saying the first thing that comes to my head. If I get the impulse to go outside, I go outside. And then fucking minutes later, somebody walks up to me and we start talking because I say, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I work in construction. Oh, really? And bam, I know a little bit about that person. What's your name? Be nice. Instead of lashing out because you're having a bad day. Or whatever you're dealing with. It's not their problem. But you can make it their problem if you were honest with them. And sometimes you walk past somebody who knows something that you don't know. And maybe they teach you something. And then boom, you're a better version of yourself. Because you just learned something about fucking whatever you're asked. Not only am I seeing the world as from the eyes of an influencer, I'm just seeing the world a lot more clear, man. And I can read people. I can do anything I put my mind to. And I'm putting my mind to this. So if you're liking this, subscribe so I can get paid to do it. Because I'm not being a dishwasher and I'm not making sandwiches. And I hope one day I can inspire somebody to follow their dream. Everybody is like, remembers what they wanted to be when they were a kid. I don't, because I have a terrible memory, because all the head trauma and life trauma. But let's say I turned into a kid 7 days ago when I had my episode, we'll call it. If you asked me, Kid Russell, what do you want to be today? I would tell you, all I want to do is help somebody. And hug them. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm not a harm to myself or others. I might cry, I might scream, I might laugh or do a Joker video, but that doesn't mean I lost my mind. It just means I'm talented enough to talk like the Joker, or Batman, or a Russian guy, or whatever, because I practice that. That's what makes me unique. And everybody is unique. Everybody has talents, and if you have talents and you're on social media, put your shit in the comments. Because not only do you have talents, somebody's interested in your talents. Even if it's stupid. Like the stupid shit we watch on YouTube that gets millions of views. So, this is how I see the life. And over the last week, pretty much every second of every day, something amazing has happened. So, I must be doing something right. But I'm going to end this here. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking in to the end. This is fucking almost 17 minutes. And I love you guys, man. Just do something nice today, tomorrow. But not creepy. You'll start to learn. It gets easier. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate fucking saying that.